Hi, hi, good day, good day, good day, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. It's yours truly, Carl Ellis. I am so blessed to be here. Today is a very, very special day. Today is the day that I was really meditating deep and going so deep within myself because I felt, you know what, I have to get on top of all of this and I have to be really positive. And when you have days where, sometimes it seems as though it's just, you look outside and you just see rain and drizzle and wind and you got the news saying it's going to be snowing and it's coming in and it's big and strong and you heard that it happened in America and you're like, oh no, please, we don't want it. I don't like the snow. That's the honest truth. And the reason why is because, man, achy bones, getting old. And I just said, you know what, please, no more, no more snow, please, no more snow. We had rain, but you know what, the rain, I don't mind the rain. It freshens everything, makes everything feel fresh. How are you guys doing today? This evening, rather. How are you guys doing? It is now 7 o'clock, a couple of minutes past seven. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good and funky. Life is a blessing. I want to play a track from me. It's called Milk and Honey. And every time I play this, I imagine going to a place. The biblical times they talked about, people going to the land of milk and honey. In German, it's the land of milk, Milch und Honig. And it's just wonderful to see. Let's have a look. So we've got, yeah, no problem. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah, guys. So I hope you're doing well this evening. It's beautiful. It's good to be here. Thank you for joining. We are blessed. I hope you guys are feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. You have to feel fantastic, even though the rain, wind, and storms, metaphors, of course, are all coming down upon you. But you believe and you trust that good things are happening and are going to happen to you. And I believe that great things are going to happen if you will it. Okay? Putting your mind off what you don't want and focusing on what you do want. I mean, that takes really a certain amount of discipline, a certain amount of faith, and a certain amount of strength. And you can do it. You can do it. And I believe in you and I believe in your power. I believe in all of us, actually. But I want to play this track for you. I want to play this wonderful song. It's called Milk and Honey. Please enjoy. Please. Yeah, got a situation on the line. Got a situation. She's always on my mind. Looking back when you cried. Never really felt it on my mind. Nobody can take away too much of your pain. Everybody knows that you're special and you know you better find you. We got a situation going on, yeah. Baby, where you go, such a let you flow. Nobody knows how you feel when you're at home. Nobody can take away your flow, your road, no. what to do. Every night is on my mind. I think about you all the time, and nobody knows how you feel when you're at home. Nobody can take away your flow, your growth, you gotta let it go to milk and honey land, and nobody can take away your pain. Only you know, 'cause you feel it every day. It's your role. You gotta let it go. So, guys, that was Milk and Honey Land. I always play that when I'm feeling, you know, optimistic and ready to face the week. Now we're on a Tuesday, and I just want to give a big shout out to Dennis, who wrote me a message. He said he's having a hard week. He's working in London, in central London, and in the banking sector. And he was saying that, of course, it's go, 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 go. And I'm trying to sympathize with him whilst I'm relaxed here. But he's doing well. He's enjoying the fruits at the end of the month. So let's just say that. It's midweek. Your mind is loud. Lots of things are going on. You count the hours. Your body's drained. Your spirit feels tired. What do you do? Nobody really talks about moments like these in the open. They feel it, they just feel it. Oh my God, it's another week. Oh my gosh, it's just I've got to go. This person's annoying me at work, and I can't stand this person coming too close to me. They have a certain odor about them. Oh my God, I don't know why they're here. Oh my God, my boss is getting on my nerves. I'm hungry. It's too cold here. I've got deadlines to hit. And I understand. I appreciate. I totally appreciate. And it's a feeling that you have to just accept and transmute. Yeah. And when I say that, I mean change that state of how we are. Just change it. Oh, got to change it. Got to get it out. Be somebody different, like a person that can deal with that can change that. And I love it because, when I was in Starlight Express and, no, let's go back a little bit further back. Oh my God. When I was in Notre Dame de Paris in London, we were working with the French group. They came over, Lac Merville, Luc Plamondon, Garou, Daniel Lavoie, and I played Clopin, the leader of the refugees. In fact, it was one of my very, very first shows, and it was amazing. We was at the Dominion Theatre, and that was, I think, that's Tottenham Court Road, all those years ago. I think it was 2001 that I was there. A few years later, I went to Starlight Express, but it was amazing when I went there. And the work that the French did was incredible. They were acrobats and they were jumping around. And, I was younger then, obviously. And I just look back in amazement at how wonderful these acrobats are and just the energy that they have. And when you're young, you have so much abounding energy. I was talking to my daughters today, and I said to them that I remember when I was younger, and I don't know if you've ever seen Bolt, the white dog that used to run around like crazy, like fast, super fast. I used to say to them, I said to them, I said, this is how I used to feel. I used to run. I feel like the bionic man. Used to be able to run for miles and never get tired. Isn't it crazy how, your body starts to, succumb to time? And so, but you know what? We learn, we grow old gracefully. Some of us grow old like wine. Are you one of those who grow old like wine, red wine? You get better as you get older. You're more wise and you're smarter and you're healthy and you're strong and you still got the certain qualities that get you places. And so you stay grateful. And if you're not, then you know what? We have to work on that, right? 'Cause we have to get everything's possible. Everything's possible. And my point is, everything is possible in the moment. Now, in that precious moment where there's no space, no time, nothing like that. And it's just you being spirit. No identity, no, I'm this, I'm that. No, no, no. Just you. The wonder of you. Because it took me a long time to realize that despite all the things, we go through, we are a wonder. It is absolutely amazing that we are here. It is amazing that we are alive, breathing, and everything works in conjunction, in perfect harmony with each other. And when obviously it's disharmony, you obviously know what that is, right? But just the simple things of your heart beating, breathing, things that you don't even know, you're completely unaware, involuntarily, it just, you just are such a beautiful wonder. You really are. You're just amazing. And it's so important my ritual is when I get up in the morning, I just always thank the universe, God. I thank that first. And I always thank my body, like, thank you. Like, my heart has been around, your heart has been around since you were born, before you was even born. How crazy is that? Just, it knows you. It knows when you got excited. It knows when you had fears. It knows when you was sad. It just knows everything about you. And I think that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so I thank all my organs. I thank everything. I thank my body. I thank the fact that I'm here. And I believe that that is so important, to really thank your body and be aware of your body, because you would only be aware, like right now, you're not aware of your heart unless you put your hand on your heart and you start feeling. But if you want to be aware of your toe, like a lot of us ain't aware of certain things. And then all of a sudden, if there's a pain there, then all your attention goes there. Oh my God, I feel a pain in my toe. I didn't even know I had a toe, left one. And I finally looked at it. It's like, oh my God. So it's so important to be aware of your body and your body parts and what it does for you. And so the moment of, when the week, and sometimes you're feeling a bit of pressure, I just want to just come on and just alleviate a little bit of that, and just let you know that, you're doing enough. You're perfect in every way. And if you're tired, yes, it's okay to be tired. And my question is, because I was reading a newspaper, and it was quite sad, and it says that everyone's feeling down. Like, there's just a heavy spirit around the UK, and I'm presuming around the world as well. Everyone feels a certain amount of sadness. Why does everyone feel so hard right now? It seems like it's every man for himself, every woman for herself, every dog, every cat for itself. It just seems like it's such a dog eat dog world, And we hear about the taxes rising. We hear about, these Trump coming on and taking on Greenland and Europe. We hear about, the Epstein files. We hear about so many negative, Ukraine and all this stuff. And it's just always so negative. And you're just like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to be connected to none of that. I want to be whole. Don't put that on us, give us the peace and the love and the joy. And of course we can mix it up, but if it's constant, incessant, then that's when, if you can't separate yourself and get into that place of meditation, get into that place of wholeness, oneness, being in the present, then you find yourself just chasing your tail and you don't get to your destination. And this is why we are doing the Voice of Healing. It's here just to support anyone who feels like they need to hear that voice, that soothing voice that, it just makes it feel better, especially if someone understands what you're going through. I had an amazing podcast the other day with an amazing director, a feature film award-winning director, and I will be posting it very soon. And he's amazing. What he's gone through, it's all very real. And I feel that, we don't, we're so trying to be perfect and have a carefully curated life. And we want people to think that we are perfect and everything that we do is perfect. And our children are perfect and our work is perfect and everything that we go is perfect. But the reality is that life is not perfect. Life has its challenges, has its hurdles, has its snares, and we have to navigate, and most importantly, we have to support each other. We have to support each other because one time I'm down, another time you're up. And that's how it should work. There is nothing wrong if you're tired, if you're feeling numb, if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling unmotivated. And you know what? When you reach a certain age, energy comes into play. Energy. And so we try to bring people together to let them know that, hold on, even though you are feeling with lack of energy, and believe me, when you reach a certain age, you have to find that energy. You have to find that energy. And so for me, what's very important is that we really try to find that energy. So I'm going to play this track called Fire, written by myself and Mr. Staples. It's a cracking song. Please enjoy it and just listen to the words, because the words really is filled with spirit and energy.
Moon, stars, earth, wind, and fire. Feel the power in the night. Love and peace, nothing higher. Dream about what is up in the sky. Though I know that it's hard to imagine, and I feel that there's more to this life. Are we here? Or is there something higher? Fire, 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 and the night's on fire. Love mixed with desire starts to come alive. Fire, 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 and the night's on fire. Love mixed with desire, fighting for the night. Oh. being taken over? Are we being seen? Nights. Or is there something higher? Fire, fire, fire. Nights on fire, fire. Love is with desire. Starts to come alive. Fire, fire, fire. And the stars come alive. Love is with desire. Fighting, fight for the night. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fighting for the night, yeah.
Or is there something higher? Fighting for the night, is there something higher than what we can see? Is there things that we don't know in this world, you know? And so for me, what's important is getting to yourself, because you are spirit, you are a beautiful spirit, and it is so great to see that you have got that spirit within you. And you know why I say it's a spirit? Because I'll tell you a little story. When my mother passed away many, many years ago, I remember seeing her, I was holding her, and she was lying on the bed, and her last breath, she wasn't conscious at all, but her last breath, and I looked at her, her eyes were open just slightly, and I could see the light just fade. Very similar to the movie Terminator, where the red light just diminished. And, you know, I personally believe, and I'm not here to preach, but I personally believe that we are spirit, you are spirit, and the spirit is so much more stronger than the physical, right? The spirit is stronger than the physical. So you have to learn, guys, to trust yourself. Wishing you a great, great, great day. Be blessed. And we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Yours, Carl.